Hello, soul family. Thank you so much for your presence. Today, I would love to talk about your moon sign, the moon in Scorpio. So, hello to all Scorpios out there. And if you don't know your moon sign, you can always find out. There's many sites out there. If you just Google it, your moon sign, and you will be able to find out. But I feel this strong need to talk about the moon in Scorpio because this is a very intense place to be. Scorpio is a very uncomfortable position. If your sun sign is in Scorpio, that's really amazing, but to have your moon in Scorpio is a very challenging placement to be. I remember when I didn't know anything about moon signs. All I knew was your sun sign. So my sun sign is Capricorn, and I always felt that there's something more. There should be more about me because I do not see myself. There is this intuitive calling, and I truly felt that there must be Scorpio somewhere in my chart. It's like I knew something is just not right. So that day when I found out that my moon is in Scorpio, everything started to make sense. It was like a aha moment when it felt that, yes, I knew it. I knew it that I am the Scorpio because you see, the Scorpio, like I said, it's okay when it's your sun sign being in Scorpio. But when your moon sign is in Scorpio, it changes the whole story because that makes your moon be in a very uncomfortable position. You will always have that longing for the depth, for the passion, for the connection. The Scorpio is the most mysterious, the most passionate sign of all of water signs. And it is a very intuitive placement. But at the same time, it is this challenge because, like I say, Scorpio is very uncomfortable to be there. So there will always be a challenge for you, which you're gonna feel inwards, that you're always longing for this depth. Maybe you could even feel it's hard for you to connect with others. Like sometimes you feel connected and then very quickly you might feel disconnected only because majority of people they're not looking for that deepness. Scorpios want to go all the way. They love sharing, they love knowing secrets, they love sharing secrets. They are detectives. It's like you always got that longing to know, to understand more. And because you are so, it makes you be so intuitive. You are very, very in tune. When the moon is changing the phases, you feel so connected. For example, the full moon for Scorpios is so powerful because your intuition is talking to you so loudly. Like I say, you are very connected to all phases of the moon, but the full moon, especially the full moon, it will always reveal something to Scorpio because the Scorpio is the most mysterious sign, and there is something so special about your energy. People can feel the mystery about you. People could often be surprised the way you show up in life. Like, for example, even maybe your family, your friends, sometimes they could not understand you. They could easily misunderstand you, because for Scorpios it's not easy to express themselves. For example, even now when I'm talking on this video, uh, it's not easy for me to put my feelings, to express myself through with words. Scorpio is more about this creativity. Like there is some activity which is calling Scorpio, and that is more to do about this creative activity where you feel you could express yourself. So it could be some art, something creative. I feel that Scorpios, the majority of Scorpios are very musical. They love music, they love dancing, they love this movement, and to them, they express themselves through those type of hobbies. I also feel that Scorpio is somebody who would often feel this longing to understand life more, not just from 3D reality, but Scorpios can go very, very deep. They can travel to other dimensions. So it makes you very intuitive, very psychic. You could have those hidden gifts. And I also want to mention that if you are Scorpio and if you are at the crossroads when it comes to your career, you don't know what to do in life, always think about what you love doing alone, because Scorpios are very talented, very gifted. Like I say, your moon sign, it reveals your talents, your gifts. So Scorpio could make a very good detective. You could be very creative. You could use your voice in a very special way. Maybe you could sing, you could write music, but there is something about your voice. So I feel that for Scorpios it's important to discover those hidden talents, hidden gifts which you have within you. Scorpio is somebody who can easily feel other people's energies. So it's like when you meet somebody new, you can scan other person's energy so effortlessly, because you're very intuitive. You are very in tune with yourself. So for you, it's very easy to recognize other people's energies. I also feel that for many Scorpios out there, there could be a challenge for the Scorpio is to find balance, because that longing for those depths, longing for passion, longing for more, it could be very challenging for you to be in this position, because you might find it hard to follow the routine, to stay in balance. But I would say for Scorpio, it's so important to give yourself everything, to be honest with yourself, to nurture your emotions. Many times people, even if you are close to someone, they might not be able to give you what you need in friendships, relationships, because you are longing for those depths. And sometimes, or many times, you will have to find that when you are alone. So find those hobbies, unusual activities which would fill you up with so much passion. that would nurture that mystery, that hunger for mystery. Yes, the Scorpios are very hungry for the mystery because you are very mysterious, and you love to explore life, to go deep, very deep. And I also want to say that Scorpios are not afraid of their shadow self. They're very aware of their shadow self. They, because they are so passionate, they are so full of emotion. They could easily go from one emotion to another emotion, and you like to feel life fully. I also want to say that Scorpio could be somebody who cannot stop listening to the music. Like if you play the music and if there's something that you really like, that song could be stuck in your head like forever until you have to listen to it again. So Scorpio could be addicted to certain things, but at the same time, I see Scorpio as somebody who's very strong soul, and you could be very committed if it is something that you are very passionate about. For example, you find a job which you really love, you're gonna be in 100% because you're so committed. You're very loyal to others. So if you love somebody, you gonna show them that you never gonna leave them. You are there um, because you're so loyal, you're so committed. There are so many things about Scorpio that it's even hard for me to put it into words, but how you stand out, Scorpio? You stand out because you're the most passionate sign. And you also stand out because feelings play a very important role in your life. When you meet somebody who doesn't show their feelings, when they are not living life from their heart, you can tell that easily. And for you, you just don't feel good being around those people who don't show their emotions, who are not living from the heart. You are definitely somebody who lives from the heart. But I also want to mention that some of the Scorpios could also have a very strong ego. So that ego needs to be in balance. Like, for example, if you don't uh, make sure that you are aware of your ego self, that could be destructive for you. So I feel that it's so important for Scorpio to nurture yourself and give yourself everything, but at the same time find balance, which is not easy. And as I mentioned before, Scorpio, Moon and Scorpio is a very, very challenging position to be. Maybe you were struggling a lot when you was a child, when you was growing up, because like you could bottle up all those emotions. You didn't know maybe how to express yourself. Maybe even now you find it hard to express yourself, and you express yourself the best when you are doing something creative, when writing could be very healing for you also. So if you didn't try writing, you should definitely try that, because you could heal yourself, you could release some of those bottled emotions. Also, you could be a very creative writer. So maybe you could write poems, maybe you could write something that could inspire others. I also want to say that because Scorpio is the most passionate, the most mysterious, you got that, you're full of depth, you're full of emotion. You can easily inspire others. People are very drawn to your energy because you are very magnetic. And sometimes people don't even know why they're drawn towards you, but it's that passionate, wild, free spirit. And I also feel that most of the Scorpios, they cannot find fulfillment working, doing the job, which is 9 till 5. The majority of Scorpios are very talented, very creative, and you could be doing your best when you create something alone. So you could be somebody who's an introvert. Of course, it's not going to resonate with everyone, but I see this need for Scorpio to be alone, to spend some time alone where you nurture your mind, body, and soul. And you could have so many interests, so many unique hobbies. You have that hunger for the mystery. So, for example, if you are watching right now when I'm posting this video, we have this full moon in Aries. So full moons are so powerful. It's like when you don't see the moon, you got that longing, you miss that. And I feel that so many secrets, so many hidden secrets come to light during full moon for you. So you are like this detective who never gets tired. You always looking for something mysterious. Maybe you like watching some movies where you can investigate some crime. Maybe you like detective movies. Anything what would feed your hunger for that mystery. So you are very intuitive, and I also feel that Scorpio could be overwhelmed many times by their own emotion, and sometimes you're very intuitive, but you could be confused because your own emotions are so powerful, so strong. So it's important for you, Scorpio, to develop that awareness whenever you feel confused, because you feel so much in that moment. It's very important for you to detach from that situation so you could understand. You could go back inwards and you would find clarity in any situation. So that's extremely important for you if you wanna see clearly, because you are so intuitive. You feel a lot, but like I said, sometimes your own emotions could confuse you. So Scorpio, there is still so much I would like to talk about you, but it's not easy to share everything about Scorpio because Scorpio is so unique. Scorpio is a very intense sign, and I feel that some people are very drawn towards you, but some people are afraid of your energy because your energy is so powerful. You're very good in observing. Like, you love to observe your surroundings. You love to observe your you love to observe other people, and like I say, because you're so intuitive, you always pick up on the energy around you. You could even tell, you could sense if there would be something dangerous, so you could avoid that. I also would like to say that Scorpios could have very intense dreams. So it's important for you to analyze your dreams. Your dreams could carry lots of information, lots of guidance. For example, maybe if you feel confused about something, you could go to sleep and talk to yourself before you fall asleep. Ask your higher self for some, to give you a sign, for some clarity if you're confused about something. And you could easily receive that through your dreams, because your dreams are, they carry so much information about you, about your life, about your subconscious mind. I also feel that Scorpio could have some fears, and those fears could be coming from your past lives. And it also depends which phase of the moon you was born at. So for example, I was born during the last phase of the moon, and that makes me carry a lot from my past life. So I feel I carry some of my fears from my past lives. So this is for somebody, if you know that you was born during the last phase of the moon, because that last phase of the moon makes you very wise. Like you have so much experience, you carry lots of wisdom, but you're also carrying so much baggage from your past lives. So it's important to be aware. It's important to always follow your intuition. And as I was saying, you are so intuitive, and your intuition will always know, and you will always feel. You will always know what is the right thing for you to do, because you are somebody who can tap in easily to the mystery, to the universe, to your whole being. I think the most important thing about moon in Scorpio is your special ability to tap into the underworld, to spirits. You could have a very strong connection to spirits, and you just feel that there is something more. There is this afterlife. 3D is like illusion for you. You know that there is so much more than just 3D. There is 5D reality. And I also want to say that Scorpios are like magicians. For example, maybe you just have a thought what you would like to receive. You could be very visionary, and you could imagine something in your third eye, and very quickly the universe could just deliver that to you. It's because your energy is so powerful, and sometimes you should be even aware of your negative thoughts, because you could attract that too. So your energy is very strong. You just got to work with your energy. You got to build that sacred connection to the universe, because you are very in tune with this whole universe. So Scorpio, I want to thank you for listening to me, and please feel free to share what else is so special about you, about moon in Scorpio. What makes you stand out? What do you think other signs don't have, but you have, and it's very unique about you? I would love to read your comments. And yeah, so I will see you next time. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.